running right at me.
Annihilated by nuclear bombs.
Beast is not dead. I put 4 bullets into him.
Oh, you're crazy.
But I saw that monster too. All I want is for someone to believe me.
Contaminated.
Face. Horrible. Look like it would scare you to death.
All right, let's get to work.
Beyond the shadows.
But I did want to throw one little tiny joke at you.
Okay.
Okay. You know why cemeteries and graveyards have huge, tall fences and wrought iron gates?
No, why?
Because everyone's dying to get in.
That's
Yeah.
Oh my god. Paul loves dad jokes. Those are...
Yeah, I have an obscene collection of them. It's a whole portion of my
God.
brain is reserved for dad jokes, and I am not ashamed of it. You know.
Yeah, morning coffee with Paul. It consists of dad jokes off Facebook. I'm like, so bad.
I have a wonderful collection of them. Those are the good ones. Yeah. Like those horrible. Like remember in high school, it was cool to wear those shirts that were just like ironic, but now that you look back on them, you're like the front would say bomb technician and the back would say if you see me running, try and keep up.
Yeah.
Dad jokes on you. Why did I used to wear those, man?
Everything that Spencer's used to have for sale.
Right? Yeah. That you could afford to throw $5 at and it would be okay because you were a teenager.
Yeah.
Any hoots and hollers. What's up, everybody? I'm Victus.
I'm Aeon.
And this is Beyond the Shadows podcast. We are your intrepid paranormal investigators. Expert. Yes.
Expert investigator.
Expert. Yeah, because definitely heavy air quotes on that one. Definitely experts, because we went to like paranormal college and everything. Sorry.
Leave it alone.
It's what I do when I'm not wearing headphones. I'll just push it back.
Your hair is beautiful. Just leave it alone.
Thank you. New color this week. So yeah, we're neon orange. This is technically colored neon orange, and I buy this brand specifically because it's so reactive to black light. And record the podcast in black light. Look, you can even see it. Can you see the dye in my hands still? A little bit.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
you can on your right hand. Yeah,
it's very reactive. It's a vegan, cruelty-free hair dye. Usually not my thing. I usually don't care, but it's one of the best hair dyes I've ever owned. Iroro, you ever heard of it?
Nope.
Comes in instead of a bunch of bags and powders and all that shit. It's at a like what's the little yogurt squeezy pouch things that you give to kids?
Oh, Go-Gurt.
It's like that, but
okay,
but a little bigger that you can just squeeze it all out, and it smells good too.
Well, your hair looks downright nuclear today, so
thank you.
I think it works.
I do have a black light 6 inches away from my face.
Yeah, I know.
A 15-watt LED black light. So it better be fucking glowing. Any hoots, rapid fire this week, but we got a small announcement. You want to go ahead and make your small announcement, and I'll throw it up on the screen right here.
Oh yeah, so whether or not you've tuned in the podcast before, I am Aeon Alta, and I am an artist for a living, a painter. And up until recently, you basically had to buy one of my originals to have something of mine. But now we have launched some merchandise that I am super proud of because I designed all of it. And we have all over print hoodies that are super dope. I got them because I like them, and I actually have one of every one of them. And I have some that you can't buy because I made some more. So there's also prints if you just want prints. There's some sweet stickers. The stickers are not on there yet. I need to get some new pictures of them. And then we have
wait, who's this
really
guy?
Nice.
Who's this
Yeah,
guy?
who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
Who's that guy? Yeah.
Huh.
So me and
familiar.
so I'm on a budget, so me and my sister were the models for all the t-shirts and hoodies. The t-shirts are great too. On the front, it's split up into my logo, and my logo and name logo are ghosted on the sweatshirts as well. And it's some of my favorite paintings that I used for the sweatshirts. So check it out. It's aonalta.com. AOLALTA.com.
I think you just misspelled your name, dude.
AONALTA.
AON. You said AOL.
Oh, well, okay. Reverse that. AONALTA. Aon Alta.
AOL. You know what? Let's do this. Paint.
Just there you go. And paint.
Let's get it. Let's get a text box right here.
Dude.
But we're gonna use a text box.
You don't want to draw it out with your,
No.
with
Okay,
your trackball.
I'll draw it out. I'll draw it out with my trackball. Yeah, sure.
I can't do it with a trackball.
Okay. Oh no, that's too small. Hold on. Where's my line thing? Where's the line thing at? I haven't used Paint in so long. Oh, it's just Windows 11 Paint. Gross. How do I change the? Fuck. Where's the brushes? Here we go. Wow, they got brushes and Paint now. Holy nuts. Okay, wait, that's the brush, but where's this? Anyway, let's do.
Oh. N A L T A. All right. So aonalta.com. Check it out. It's me doing all the shipping. So, if you order it, I'll ship it the next day. Yeah, stuff's not crazy prices.
These are dope.
It's just
These are dope.
yeah.
Man.
I mean, they came out looking great. I mean, the prints are great. The t-shirts are great, and it's the same 3 pieces for all of them. So if you like the hoodie, but you also want a different one on the wall, like, it's very cool. I'm super proud of them. T-shirts in black and in white, and all the sizes are small, medium, large.
These are cool, man.
Yeah, they came out good. I did pay a bit for photography for the clothing because I wanted you to actually see how cool it was, not just like it hanging up, but us actually wearing them. So.
Hey, I remember this one.
Yeah. So there 2 of my older oil paintings are in there on the prints.
That was that's when we were living together, wasn't it?
Yep, it is. Yeah, that one took
so was this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's over here.
Oh,
an old print.
There it
old
is.
Print that are no longer for sale. I still have like 2 of them. Those are the first prints that I ever had made. This one is this back here, where they ended on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
So there's cheap. It's like poster material.
Yeah.
Like I was supposed to get like Walmart back in the day. But they're now completely sold out and available. So if you ever end up on one, they're probably in the long run. They'll probably be the most rare ones I ever did. I only did like 10 of them.
I have one downstairs that nobody has seen but me and you and my wife.
Oh yeah. You have an original. There's a couple of originals out there that like when I give them as a gift, like if they're a gift to somebody, I don't reproduce them as like they don't go on my social media. The one exception to that is I did one for Ian. It's that green sort of tribal bird looking thing I have up, but it went up because he was like, dude, did you not like the painting enough to put it up on your social media? I was like, well, no, man, it's yours. Like, he's like, well, like I showed it off to everybody and said it was by you. And then they're all like, well, he doesn't have it on his social media.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fine, I'll put it up. That was for you.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I took pictures of the one I gifted you. Only because I really, really liked that painting. That was one of my favorites.
It's up in my living room.
I begrudgingly gave that up. I hope you know that. Very begrudgingly gave it up.
It's in my living room.
That's the blind eye? The one with the blind eye, or is that the old man with the hat? The black guy?
I think I've got the old man with the hat.
Doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the one I have.
I do lots of faces with hands, so they're all kind of this. Something. Yeah. I don't paint anymore. Maybe one day. Any hoots and hollers. This is Beyond the Shadows podcast, and as you know, it's the end of the month. You know what that means. Burr, 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 burr.
Rapid fire.
Shots. Do I have a gun in here? Do I have a gun in here? Do I have a gun? I got a gun. Some kind of gun. Wait, here it is.
Squirt gun?
Back from my Overwatch days. Here's my Diva gun.
Nice.
Rapid fire.
Nice.
And then I have a little Diva, same thing but smaller. It's like this big, and it's a mini Nerf gun. Shoots one dart.
So I bought a squirt gun off of Temu,
Oh,
and I wasn't really thinking. I just got it because it was like it made like a ratcheting thing as you shoot it.
oh, cool.
Right? It's an automatic pistol, but they had it in like pink and blue and then like gray. And I'm like, it's see-through. Let's just get the gray. Right? But then I was gonna take it with me to Pride because it's always like boiling out there.
Yeah.
Except when I got it, it was a lot less see-through than it appeared.
Oh.
And it looks like a fucking weapon.
Oh,
Like
no.
looks like a fucking gun. I was like, I think I'm gonna not take this with me. But it has like a whole drum, like it has like a drum on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it clicks into, and it's very effective. Like it's battery powered, and it's full auto and shoots. But yeah, I was like, dude, I feel like if I pull this out of my backpack, I'm gonna get tackled because there's a lot of police at Pride.
Yeah.
Because of the threats and stuff over the years at various other Pride events. So they're there and they're armed, and their cars and then big water barriers block off all the streets into Dixon. So I was like, yeah, I think I'll skip it, and I left it at home.
Probably
which is
gonna.
disappointing.
I bet that thing had a hell of a time clearing customs. Did it?
I don't know.
Did it? Wait, how long did it take for it to arrive at your house after you ordered it?
2 weeks.
Okay, maybe you did clear customs. Maybe there was like a special tag. This looks like a weapon. It's a squirt gun.
Yeah, I mean it comes in pieces, and you can see through it. Like if you were to scan it with X-ray, you'd be like, oh, it's fucking plastic.
Oh right, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Because it's not metal. But like I said, when you pull it out, while it is see-through, if there's not a light source behind it, you don't really know it. It looks sort of metallic. Like it was enough that I pulled it out, and I was showing Paul. I was like, you think I should bring my squirt gun? He was looking. He's like, I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. He was like, no, you just said that for the lake. Maybe just skip that. So, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna I should start bringing it on rapid fire. Nice.
Yeah, that's funny. That's great. That's cool.
I mean, my ceiling's already soaked in here and fallen down in places.
Oh no.
From the last flood. I don't think another section will matter.
Speaking of floods, we almost had to cancel this week because
oh yeah, that's right.
Because I live on the Eastern Shore, and that hurricane hit, and it, you go 2 hours south of me, and there's whole cities that are inaccessible right now because they're flooded.
Dang.
Yeah. You cross over
like further down the peninsula.
Yeah. So the other side. So my peninsula comes to a point, and then there's like a 4 mile long bridge in between the peninsula and the lower half of Virginia.
Okay.
And that lower half was just slam dunked by this hurricane. And I had no internet for like 4 days. And by the grace of Buddha, it came back on yesterday. My entire the hub for the internet on the Eastern Shore was underwater. So, nobody on the Eastern Shore had internet, and it came back on yesterday, and my speeds are faster than they were. So maybe they fixed something. So yeah, I'm not complaining, but almost didn't happen.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We were talking about that. Why do the utility companies seem to always put the utilities in places where
it
doesn't make any sense?
Yeah, I know. Let's put this on an oil rig.
Yeah.
Right. Might as well hang it from strings above a fire pit or something.
Yeah.
With an extension cord.
There won't be a problem with water near the coast.
No, not at all. It's like putting something on a rooftop of a very rickety wooden building in Arkansas during tornado season. Come on.
Right.
Yeah. It's gonna be gone by the end of the season.
Hey, look. Tornado season's not funny. It causes tens of dollars of damage to mobile homes and other mobile home related things.
You can donate $1 today and save 100,015 families by fixing their roofs.
By fixing their mobile home
Yes, by fixing their mobile home roofs. We will buy them all a tarp. Anywho, also one last announcement is my birthday week. I'm
Happy birthday to Victus.
38, 39, 38, 38. Wait,
I think we're 38.
38.
Yeah, I think we're 38.
Yeah, that's my birthday balloon back there. My wife came to my job and tied it to my car.
Aw,
Yeah, so
that's sweet.
so I work on boats. I do electrical in boats, and I was upside down hanging inside of a 20-foot Carolina skiff doing electrical. And I've got one earbud in, and I'm listening to my music, and then I hear my wife's little tiny voice. "Wee, wee, wee." I was like, "What?" Poke my head up there. She's standing there in the middle of the shop. I'm like, she's got a bag of Wendy's and a bag of candy. Happy birthday!
That's so sweet.
Awesome. And then I went outside, take a break. A couple hours later, and she had tied this balloon to my car. So I was like, I'm gonna bring it in, and it'll be my backdrop until it dies. He's already half deflated.
It was still trying to escape your little hold there. So
Yeah. He's tied.
You got another couple of days.
He's tied to an old graphics card now. He's not going anywhere. That brick back there. So we got rapid fire. We got somewhere around 15 videos today.
Some of them are even good.
A lot of these are from you again. Yeah, some of them
Yeah.
are good. So I did filter through. Getting really good at picking. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I tried to pull out the ones that I couldn't fully explain.
So some of those I included because they're so bad.
Okay, well.
So the one of the dude talking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should include those because they're so bad. That's why I picked those out
Okay, well let me.
because they're so awful. And this guy, I mean, I hate to bag on him because he's, if he ever sees this, he's gonna be mad. But I feel like he's like one of those people like will fall for anything. Like he swears up and down everything under the sun is true. Like the worst videos. He's like, oh yeah, a researcher and such, was, took this video and this is a thing that you really need to watch out for. This is gonna be a problem with you. I'm like, dude, it's a puppet.
Yeah, so you're talking about the one.
It's not a monster.
The one of him pushing the face through the hole, or the orange thing climbing the kayak?
Both,
Sure.
because they're so awful.
Sure.
They're so awful. I love the brick people one. That is so funny.
Yeah, that was actually.
That is so funny.
That's.
The squishy face.
Yeah, I know exactly what that's from, and I also know exactly what the kayak one is from.
Oh, I didn't know what they were from. They were so terrible. And the kayak one, if you're watching, it's playing in reverse.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah, I'm like, they're not getting him off the thing. He's getting onto the thing. And it looks like it's for a movie set. Really?
I'll tell you what it is when we get there. I gotta drop
Yeah,
it in the
I wanted to
server
play
real
those
quick.
because he comes across my feed all the time when I search for paranormal stuff. And I'm just like, what are you doing, dude? Like, because he just, I mean, and maybe it's an act. Maybe he's playing a character. There's another one too that, the lady like puts up the stuff. She's like, look what I found in the NASA, photos from Mars. What is this? It'll be like a little city. I'm like, I mean, it looks like really bad AI work. Is what I think you found. She's like, well, then you should talk to NASA. I'm like, okay, tell me the photo number. Tell me the photo number and which catalog it's in. I'll go pull it up. Oh, well, I mean, there's just so much. I'm like, yeah. Come on.
Okay, I got the two shitty ones. Do you want to do those first so they can bag on this guy?
Yeah, they're really good bad.
They're really good bad.
They're really good bad.
All right, we'll do the fake Sasquatch one first. It's pretty.
Oh, it's so terrible.
We'll get audio so you can hear how passionate this buffoon is.
Yeah, we need some audio on that.
This is a fantastic find by some of my fellow cryptid researchers.
They saved this
cryptid
creature, and
researchers.
right now it is being studied. MIT has DNA. Some of major universities around the world are studying this creature.
Swimming backward.
Nobody
Yeah,
really
swimming
knows
backward.
what it is. If you see, in a second, you're going to notice how heavy it is. It weighs almost 500 pounds. See how the boat,
Oh.
the kayak is sinking
Yeah.
in the back?
He's
It's a
paddling
beautiful
backwards.
creature.
The
Good
splashes
job.
are disappearing.
Bravo, Zulu.
So
Bravo, Zulu.
this
Oh.
is I'm gonna pull this up so you can see.
It was definitely
Cryptid researchers.
a dude in a suit.
Yep. So this is
Looks
actually
like it's for a movie set.
it's an art installation in the Bahamas.
Oh, okay. How's that work?
So it's actually part of the art installation was, bringing awareness to cryptids, ironically. But this is them transporting the actor to a cave on the water. And it was this cave that was like 10 foot tall, maybe, but I mean, right on the water. And there's a bunch of these dudes, like 6 or 7 of these dudes milling around in the cave with their hands like this, out in front of them, like, what's the fucking alien from American Dad?
Oh, Roger.
Roger, yeah, their hands are all out in front of them, but there's like 6, 7 of these guys, and it's just an art installation that people would float by and be like, "Oh, that's cool," because I came across
That
it,
makes
so
sense.
I researched it, and yeah, this is them transporting the actors to the cave, is what it is.
That's what I thought it was something production related, because the costume even, I'm like, okay, first of all, if there's a cryptid out there, why is it so clean? It's an animal.
Say that. Look at a cat.
I guess.
Wild
a
cat.
long ass tongue.
Even wild cats are really clean.
That's true.
All right, let's.
Wild dogs are not.
No, they're not. Here's the second one. So this is actually.
This is my favorite one.
So
I love this so much.
the video is a guy who does ASMR videos, and this is like his visual ASMR stuff that he makes.
Okay, so that's what it really is.
Yeah, because it is very pleasing to look at.
This cryptid here
It is.
and this documentation, which a field camera was used, it was seen in an area, and a colleague of mine from a major university set up a field camera, and this is what they got. Now, this is known as a rock person or rock people. They can eat rock. They're found around cliffs, large boulders. They are real. And other colleagues of mine from some major universities, we testify that this is a real documentation. This is a rock person indeed.
Real major universities testify. Except we just see your crazy self
Peter-
talking about it.
Peter Kane Dog Training 1.
Oh my god. He went off on a left turn, didn't he? Jeez. So yeah, this guy pops up all the time and he's always claiming the wildest stuff, like
This is a piece of the moon that has just landed on the front lawn of the Pope's house in Waikiki.
Yeah. Come on, man.
The real Pope's house.
The real Pope. Yeah. You see,
The real Pope. The hidden Pope.
I put it in a file named Bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they are bad. And that's what I say, like, I picked out, like, if I send you bad ones, it's because I know that they're bad and they're fake.
Okay. I will.
Because I like to compare the shitty ones with the ones that are really good, so our listeners and watchers can kind of know the difference when they look.
Right.
Because it's really easy. There's a lot of good-looking videos out there. I mean, to us, they're obviously fake. There's a lot of good-looking videos out there and a lot of big claims that people make about them. And I have a real problem with how flexible the idea of truth and facts have become.
Yeah.
With social media, anybody can claim anything. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to believe it.
Correct. And, it's something you said like 2 or 3 rapid fires ago. Like, AI has got to the point where it is so good at creating video not so good at creating like the crystal clear images of what you're looking at, but it's really exceptionally efficient at making something that looks like it's running on a VHS tape.
Yes.
So
yes.
so now
because
when
then you got the noise.
Yeah. So now when I see a video that looks like it was recorded on a VHS, my immediate thought is, junk. It ain't good. This is no good.
Yeah, you got to look at them even closer, especially if it looks really like the image looks really good, but it's got the sketchy stuff of a VHS. It's like, well, first of all, none of the video would look good.
Yeah.
When you filmed on VHS back in the day, and most of those cameras barely had a zoom.
Yep.
It was like a 2-3x zoom.
And you
on them. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's I mean, they're worth looking at, but that is going to be a problem we're going to run into eventually, which again is part of my thing with, truth being so flexible now. AI is only going to make it more bendy.
Yeah. So, the first two I want to show you. We'll do the first three I want to show you, actually. Let me shuffle this around. These were so good that I went full screen, had my wife leaning over looking at them, and I was looking like this close to the screen. I'm like, I don't see any artifacting. How the fuck did this happen? And so there's some videos that they won't let you just right click and download from TikTok. But I know some workarounds because I may or may not have an eye patch when I'm not on the clock. That I had to use some third-party stuff to get these videos because they were so good.
Nice.
So, I want to... man, should I give you one of the best ones first?
Sure.
Fuck it. Let's fucking swing for the fences. Give me my vape. Let's go. Checking for pocket lint.
Okay. Vape check.
Here we go.
This is the original footage of an UFO and a plane, filmed in 2008. We have enhanced the quality of the original video. The UFO was so clear that skeptics did not want to believe it is real.
It's so sweet. Yeah, that's really good.
Let's go back to that spot where it focused. This fucking detail, man. Look at that shit.
Ugh, I know.
I was like, how? Fucking how?
Yeah, so for those of you that are listening and are going to watch later, it looks like, a shot from Encounters.
Yeah.
Like, this looks like some Steven Spielberg, movie effects stuff, except it looks good.
It looks great.
Like, it looks really good. I mean, if it's AI, it is next level with the way they incorporated it into the video.
Yeah, the camera shake is there and everything.
And it jives with it, and even the movement on the craft, like, yeah, that's something else, man.
But there is one thing that throws me.
What's that?
And it's towards the end. So when he's zooming out right here. So look at the way the trees shake, and then watch the UFO. It shakes, but it doesn't quite match the shake of the trees.
Oh.
See it?
Oh, yeah.
Just barely imperceptible. Right there.
Huh. Oh, that's interesting.
It's almost like an image floating. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it was superimposed onto and they tried to match the shake.
But other than that, excellent.
I mean, it's
excellent.
It's pretty convincing. Yeah, it's pretty convincing, man. Wow.
Excellent. So this
is this one that I sent you?
No, I found this one before we got on tonight.
Because that's incredible.
But this is at Global Disclosure on TikTok, by the way.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a good one.
See, it's weird. I do find it interesting that because it used to be like, like for instance, if you go back to like the Phoenix Lights, right, which we reference a lot because it's a great incident.
Right.
That made news and was all over the news. I noticed that none of this stuff, like the news never covers UFO stuff ever anymore. Which I think is kind of weird. I mean, on the one case, there are a lot of fakes out there.
Yeah.
And, but I am surprised that no local news has ever covered stuff like this. Like this video, if you sent it into them, I kind of feel like, someone would be like, what the fuck?
It's good enough that these guys branded the shit out of their video.
Yeah.
Tons of stuff superimposed over this video. Just to keep people, so if you want to share it, you've got to see their tag and you got to see their name.
Yeah.
Because it is good. It is very good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very good. Global Disclosure.
Global Disclosure. Yeah, check them out. TikTok, everybody.
I'm to look at some of their other stuff too, because that's really good.
I will say, here's another trend that I found when researching, especially for rapid fire, is people like to take audio cues and be like, oh, that's a very authentic oh, hello, Sour Patch Kid.
Yes, I'm currently destroying the civilization of the Sour Patch.
No, it's all right.
As we speak.
I had 3 gigantic tacos before I got on tonight.
It was a big colony.
Oh, jeez. Destruction. I'm not ashamed if you're not ashamed.
They like it.
They love it.
And they get to be in your warm, squishy mouth. I mean, what's not to like?
Yum. ASMR. Anyway, one of the other things that people like to just scroll. So your people's attention span is so low that they're just flipping, scrolling, swipe, and they're gonna say, "Oh, well, that's an authentic audio reaction." They're gonna watch it for a few seconds. Well, it got me once. I was like, "Ooh, that's an authentic reaction." We should show this on the podcast. 3 videos later, same audio clip. I'm like, huh. 4 or 5 videos later, same audio clip. Huh. So here's the great thing about TikTok is you can click on the sound, say use this sound, and it'll show you all the videos that use this sound. And there were thousands of like UFO encrypted videos using the same audio clip. And I was like, man. But it's good. It's good. It did its job. So there's something to think about. If you're getting into research like we are very analytic, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I mean, I think
we're good at reading the science
approach. Yeah, we take the skeptics approach and we try to weed out, obvious stuff. Like we're not here to, reinforce the idea that there must be, paranormal stuff and there must be cryptids and there must be aliens. What we're here about is there's a lot of weird stuff and we think some of it might be true. And if it is true, I'd like to know about it because I think it's super cool.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think it's cool, when you get invested in a thing and find out it's fake.
Yeah.
Because I get excited, and I don't want to find out later it's a fake. So we weed through them and we try to be, like you said, kind of analytic about it.
What's I think, is it Crime Junkies? I think they say something like, oh fuck, it's something like stay. So it used to be, stay weird, stay alive, or something like that, and now it's like, stay skeptical, stay alive. So keep an open mind, but be skeptical. Do your due diligence. If you're gonna say something is fact, look at something with a critical eye. Like notice that they're reusing the same audio clip, and why are they doing that? And like that last video we showed,
videos.
Watch for subtle movements that don't quite match, because trust your intuition. If it, you feel like something is off, probably we're not right. Especially when it comes to these videos, we are professionals. See this poster says, "I want to believe." this. I went to school for this. This is my degree in paranormal searching stuff. With school for it. Listen to me. Anyway, you want to get on this next one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, what's the next one?
Sorry, I went on a tangent.
No, it's that's the whole thing. I want to believe sums up the whole thing. We want to believe, but you gotta give me some hard.
Yeah, you got to learn to be Scully and Mulder.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
All right, this says it appeared.
If you don't know who Scully and Mulder are, you're on the wrong show.
Yep, you need to get the hell out of here because you're not welcome around these parts. We don't serve your kind here.
You're on the wrong show, and you're either too young or too old.
Or you should just go and search it right now. Google it, and yeah, come back to
There's
us.
a whole vast world of your life you're missing currently if you don't know the reference.
Like 291 episodes of knowledge that you're missing. in 2 movies.
And 2 movies.
3?
Yeah, that's
Is it
right.
3 movies?
Yeah, there's the one that's the offshoot about the transplanting the head onto other bodies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't really paranormal. It was just mad scientist.
What was your favorite episode of the X-Files?
Oh, I know what my favorite episode was. So, this was like they went to some town that was kind of like where in their storyline all the carnies in off season, it's where they all winter at.
Okay.
All the freak show acts, all the everything. And so they had a whole town, and this one dude, I mean, his freak thing was this big like a vestigial twin.
Oh yes, I know the episode you're talking about.
That was growing on him. Yeah, but there were all these murders happening in the town, and that's why they came, because the murders were weird. And it turns out the twin wasn't as vestigial as they thought. At night, when dude would drink, at night the little side pocket thing would go into a rage and come off of him at night and kill somebody, and then run back and reattach to him.
Is that
Wow,
it?
That's a lot.
Is that it? No, that's from a movie.
No. That's a. I don't know what that is, but.
I searched.
What is
I
that,
searched Freak
actually?
Show twin. I don't know. Parasitic twin. Headhunters Hollow Suite.
Headhunters. Huh. All right. No, this thing was like the size of like a small melon. But I remember. But it's this guy eating the fish.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. This photo of the guy eating the fish. The whole episode, you go along and you think it's him because his name's Animal.
Oh yeah.
And he's tattooed with puzzle pieces all over him.
So he's an actual freak show guy. His name is his legal name is Enigma, which means puzzle, because his whole body's covered with puzzle pieces.
And he's got like eyebrow implants and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
that's the episode.
Yeah.
It's just showing you not pictures of the vestigial, and the lizard man too. He's right there next to him. He's one of the characters on it, and he's like he's really nice in it.
Oh,
like,
there he is. Yeah,
he's the mayor, I think. Yeah, he's the mayor in it. Yeah, there you go. And little Shorty McGee is in it too,
Yep.
who's on
dude from Twin Peaks.
Carnival.
Yeah, great show. Great show.
Yeah.
I will say, okay, so I'll tell you the one that got me, and I still have nightmares about this one. Season 1, I think it's only like the 3rd or 4th episode, so that you don't tell my age. But the one where the creature was hiding inside of porta potties in the shit pit, and then eating people from the booty up. And
no,
yeah, and
I don't remember that.
This
one.
is it.
That's horrifying.
This is the booty creature.
Oh no! Hell no!
Yeah.
Hell no!
Episode.
No, sir.
Yeah.
It has a butthole for a mouth. No, hell no.
Oh, Leonard, there he is,
sir.
There's your guy.
There he is. Yep, there he is. I just thought it was cool because the whole episode's kind of funny.
Yeah,
because they're in like a carny town.
That is the 4th.
They're in the freak show town.
Yeah.
The Fluke Man.
Yeah, that's so. Mine is the 4th episode. Horrible nightmares about this motherfucker. Because it was like the opening scene was like dude shambling to a porta potty, and he sits down, and they're like, oh,
screams,
and you know, he gets sucked in there, and then the camera pans up and over the toilet, and you're like, oh no, I don't want to see that, and then this is what you see, this thing looking up from the porta potty, and you're just like, oh, horrible nightmares for years and years.
No, sir.
Yeah, Leonard, there he is. Good times. Yeah. If you haven't watched the X-Files and you're listening to this show, you've got serious issues. Go watch it. You could probably find full episodes on YouTube. It's that old. There we go again. All right, next one. So this is at Ibiza.
Leave your beautiful Barbie hair alone.
Thank you. This is at Ibiza on TikTok. It says, it appeared that people saw a UFO in Ibiza last night. Oh, shit takes off. Did you see it? Let's do it again.
No, I did see it. What?
So there's good reactions.
And everybody yells, too.
Yeah, so if you're listening...
Okay, I like that one.
If you're listening on headphones, you can hear the spatial difference between the yells. So... Fuck, man. This... You know what? Hold on. There. I just did it. I just did it.
There you go.
No, my cat ear fell off.
There you go.
Damn it. I swear, when it rains, it pours, man. Ugh.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Hair back. Hair back. We're good.
There you go. Perfect.
Anyway, if you're on headphones, you can hear it. There's a little bit of a spatial difference in the sounds in the background. So look at the people that you see. So it's good lead up. Immediately, we got somebody. This girl's
shouting
looking.
and pointing.
These two people are looking. Before she even pointed, they're looking. Yeah, 3 different voices going, whoa!
Yeah, that's really good. And I almost kind of like that one more because it just appears like light. You know, you can't really distinguish a craft.
Yes.
And then it just disappears.
So there is a little bit of definition in it. You know, it's teardrop shaped. It's a very traditional UFO shape.
Yeah.
It's a saucer.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, like you could tell the videos that I picked because they're UFO related.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the UFOs. You like the cryptids.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, this one was pretty good. I saw it, and my wife did an audible gasp when she saw it. Oh, let's play that one again.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it just doesn't disappear. It zooms off to the side, but this also, well, I guess you could fake a video like this. This just doesn't seem to me like the kind of video someone would like. All the videos I see that people try to fake, the mistake that they make is they try to make it super, real and clear and like the best shot ever kind of thing.
Yeah. And
they just never are because nobody's ever expecting to film a UFO. Like that's why it's a UFO.
Right.
You knew it was going to be there and you were going to have your super high res red eye camera and all this stuff. Like, I mean, most people don't carry that around. But yeah, that was a cell phone and somebody running up and they're obviously at a party somewhere.
Yeah.
And they happen to step out of it and see that. That's cool. I like that.
So these got mixed up. None of these are named except a couple of the legal download methods. Yeah, let's just. Oh, I know what this one is. Yeah, this. Okay, so this is the new one. This is trending. This is on Twitter. This is on YouTube. This is on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. I think I know which one this is.
And it's good.
Yeah, I think I know which one this is.
Oh!
Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah.
Come on inside! Carly!
That motherfucker is huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. This was
Wait.
Oh. What was that? Is that a glitch? Or did it not intend to stop the video?
I stopped it.
No, I mean...
Yeah, the glitchy
Yeah,
thing.
right there. Because it seems like it's supposed to be filming it.
Oh, that thing is huge, man. Look at those forearms, man.
Dude.
The only thing I'm gonna say is weird is he's walking with his palms up. I will say the way his posture is feels like somebody in a cosplay suit.
Yeah, with the arm extensions at the middle of the forearm, so you can grab them like that, and move them. Yeah.
So that feels.
Yeah, I mean, it was so nice. It struck me as a costume. I mean, it strikes me as a costume, especially actually as you zoom in. It's actually worse.
Oh, there's a face. Okay. Let's start over. Let's look at it again.
But from far off like that, it looks really good.
Yeah. So even if this is fake, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I mean, and it might not be. It is odd.
To say the least.
Yeah.
His hands.
Yeah, that glitching is something in the way they recorded it.
Yeah.
The TikTok symbol's still doing its thing.
Yeah. It's Cryptid University on TikTok by BT Dubs.
Cryptid University, huh?
Yeah, I will give credit to everybody we pull videos. Oh, look at his face. Close with the face. Yeah. It's just weird with the one hand up, one hand down thing.
Yeah.
Feels like cosplay.
Huh.
Feels like cosplay. So, moving on.
I'm gonna open my special soda. My favorite soda.
What's your special soda? I'll show you my special soda.
It's hang on.
Ooh.
Had to get that.
Ooh.
It's Maine Root.
Oh.
They make a bunch of like no corn syrup sodas, and this is their ginger brew. It's like ginger beer.
Yeah.
But it's got the ginger is so either because it's so super fresh or there's just a lot of it, but it's actually spicy when you swallow it. Like it's got a bit of burn to it, and I really like it. But
okay, mine is full of corn syrup.
Oh yeah, since we're plugging stuff, some guys nearby that I know on the street where my studio is Dollar Slice Club. It's a pizza joint that if you subscribe or you have a subscription to it, slices of pizza are literally $1. They're like big New York style slice stuff. But they keep Maine Root on tap over there.
Oh, nice.
That's not where this came from, but that's the soda they have. That's it. It's Maine Root products.
Yeah.
Instead of like Coca-Cola or something like that. And I asked him one time, I was like, hey man, do you guys ever get that ginger soda in? I just really would love to taste it on tap. He's like, oh yeah, I'll order it, man. We'll just swap it out for that if you're gonna come over and drink it. I was like, I definitely.
All right.
Now the students are back in town, the college kids are back in town. They're actually open all the time because in the off season when they're not here, they have weird hours.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody down here.
Yeah, I get it. So I grew up finding that one specialty candy store that always had Jones Soda.
Uh-huh.
And, if you know Jones Soda, you know the glass bottles with the cool labels. You twist them off, and there's always something under the cap.
And the artsy labels.
Well, I found some cans at, like, a junky grocery outlet. didn't know they made cans.
I didn't either.
So actually,
I thought they only did the clear bottles.
Hold on. They're here. I got two.
With the electrically colored sodas.
Right here, right above the balloon. I got two of the cans because I collect cans. I've got a mountain of fucking cans back here. Matter of fact, this one right here. That is Rockstar Special Edition Starfield can.
Oh yeah, I was super jealous of that because I didn't even know that they put them out. You know what else? They were expensive, so I didn't get them. But they put out a line of alcohol for Game of Thrones.
Oh,
they put out 3 bottles of bourbon.
Oh, I bet they're good.
Yeah, they were like $80 a piece though, and they were two of them were easy to get, and one was super rare and very expensive. It was over like $120, I think.
Too much.
So I never got them, but I like stuff like that. I like stuff that I'm into being on products. I'm a sucker.
I'm quick to buy. I don't drink Rockstar, but I saw the Starfield can.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have, matter of fact, behind the I Want to Believe poster is a Starfield poster because I was so into the game when it launched. Huge. Starfield.
Speaking of which, what's today?
September.
Today's the 29th. Tomorrow, the new Starfield expansion comes out, Shattered Space.
Ooh.
And did you know they added rover vehicles?
No. About time.
And mods.
Oh, Active Mod Incorporation. Nice. They
have Creation Club on there now, and a ton of it's free, dude. A ton of it's free.
That was the big selling point when the game was under development, because that's what makes a game good, in my eyes, is Active Mod Incorporation. So like Project Zomboid is one of my hands down favorite games because it is ran by the mod community. Millions of mods for that game, and I love it. When you if I could ever get you to play a game with me, there's like 57 mods on my server that you would have to download because like quality of life shit. That makes sense that they should have put in the game, which don't let me get too far in a tangent with Project Zomboid, but yeah, mods are great. Mods are what makes a game great, hands down.
Well, that's what always made all the other Bethesda games good, was the mod community would fix all the glitches in their game.
Right.
First thing I download on any Bethesda game, once it has mods, there's always a dude that puts out a patch that's just called unofficial whatever patch. Yeah, unofficial whatever patch, and it's like, yes, I will just get that. I don't care what it fixes. I'm sure he's right.
Yep.
Because I know there's glitches, but now you can decorate your ship.
Yeah.
Somebody put in. I got the mod to the giant like military ships that are in it.
Yeah.
I can build those now.
Oh, cool.
and you can use them as your ship. I mean, it's a little ridiculous because like you can't even see the whole damn thing when you land. Like it takes up the whole half the city, but it's fun.
I need to see if what's the game I'm playing now? Once Human. I need to see if that's on Xbox. Would love to see if I can get you playing that.
I mean, if we're gonna start having game nights all the time, I am down to. Now that we are on the same circadian cycle,
finally,
we can actually game together in the evenings. All right.
Yeah.
What's our next video? Now that we've gone all the way. Now that we've gone all the way out.
All the way out of the fucking ballpark.
All the way out of the field and into the parking lot and shooting the shit.
Okay, so this one is a quote-unquote dark web video.
Oh, yeah, I found this one.
So, it's interesting. Let's just watch it. We'll bounce some words afterward.
Guys, this is a terrifying video from the dark web. It shows what I'll call Yahtzees from World War II in 1944 attempting to use some sort of, I don't even know how to describe it, dark power, otherworldly power, something along those lines. Whatever it is, it's terrifying. 1944, they lost the war. 1945. So you tell me what you think. I'll see you in the next one.
So apparently in 1944 they had camcorders. Because
so I actually
there was a VHS glitch in there.
So this is one of mine, and I picked it because I recognized it.
Okay, tell us about it.
So, in the line with SCPs and that sort of thing. So, I can't prove this, but I know it, and I will be able to prove it eventually. But the SCP thing is actually a group of people that are cataloging real things, but they're not the way they present them. So it's a way to catalog things in code, in a way.
Right.
In fiction, they use fiction as their code.
Right.
For real places and real stuff and real things. On the opposite side of that, there's a particular South American country that part of their way to keep the public not paying attention to what the government is doing is they produce a bunch of paranormal and SCP stuff, like the government produces it, as a way to keep the population focused on that,
right,
rather than what they're doing. And this is one of those videos. This one, we haven't had another one before, but this one is. This one was produced really to keep the population out of the sewers. To scare them into not going into the sewers.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So yeah, it's not. That's why the makeup looks so good and the character, looks so real and it's such a good shot.
Yeah.
And they also produce movies about this stuff, like whole movies and documentaries. It's all in Spanish. It's all in Spanish, but yeah. This is one of their videos.
Cool.
If I remember right, but it's super good and creepy and kind of scary, though I can't read what's written around the door.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Let me start over.
Since half the video is fogged out, it's kind of hard to. Yeah, definitely not Yahtzees.
Yeah, that's English.
Yeah.
But this is at Funspiracy on TikTok. BT dubs.
Funspiracy. I like that. Kudos to you for a good name.
Yeah. But cool. I'm glad you had some information you can contribute to that. That's great.
Yeah, that one, I pulled that one just because of that. I saw it and I was like, oh, no way. Because that's an old video. Well, old, it's like 6 or 7 years old. 6 or 8 years old.
Okay. Well, this one gave me chills.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like this one.
You sent me this
Dogman.
Stalked by a Dogman.
So Dogman, the group of artists that I meet with on Sunday, one of them is from where Dogman is, situated. Like you guys have Mothman.
Right.
And Jersey has a Jersey Devil. This is their thing, Dogman.
Okay. Let's so this is kind of long. It's 2.5 minutes. We're gonna watch the whole thing. And
it's good.
It's
worth it.
This is at Nightmare Fuel _. This is a good video. I went and my wife and I both dug through the comments and read a bunch of the comments, and the general consensus is that this one is real. So check this one out.
It looks like it.
Check this one out.
For whatever reason, they're pretty close to the house this morning. Just out of sight, like usual. I just came upstairs screaming, woke me out of bed, said that there's something on the roof, and I don't see it. She thinks one of them's up there somewhere. I don't know. But she said she's going to leave if I can't do something about it. So, I don't know what to do.
We can't do something about it.
What the hell was that? All over the damn place again tonight.
He's got to be cocking it with one hand because he's holding the damn camera. Doing the Terminator.
Yeah.
Swing it to cock it.
All right, whatever you are, you need to leave. Stay out of this place. This is our home.
Oh.
This is our home. You need to leave. You leave now. I don't think it's gonna come around for a little bit. I think that'll keep it away for a while. He just woke me up again.
He must have fired at him off.
That's what I was thinking.
And this time, so did I. So get out there.
They can't show gunshots on the social media.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Yeah, he definitely dumped a couple of shots at him.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
No
All
fucking way.
So he's one on the other side of the house.
He's like, I'm on it. Dude. It's so good.
Yeah.
There was one in the woods and there was one up on top of the house.
Where'd it go? What is that? What the son of a... What's going on here?
Helicopter in the middle of the night like that?
Oh my God.
Dude. Yeah, the hairs, all the hairs, all the hairs up on my arm.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I liked that video a lot.
This is cream of the crop.
I think it's legit.
Excellent. It's
Yeah,
gotta
I think
be.
it's legit. I don't know what Dogman is, but it would freak me out. Yeah, I'm not really a firearms person. Like, I'm not a hunter or any of that. But if this dude looks like he lives out in the middle of nowhere and it's winter, and if I had gone out and saw that shit peep up over the thing, I would not have been saying, "Hey, you need to go home." I would have just dumped it.
So this is.
There's no way I'm not.
So this is like 5-6 videos that somebody edited into one video. So
Yeah.
So if you notice at the beginning, snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Second video, snow on the ground.
More snow.
Third video,
And
less snow, but sleet. Obviously sleet. We've seen enough sleet. We know what sleet is. Third video.
Ugh.
Green grass. Spring.
Yeah. So it was encounters over a period of time.
Yeah. Oh, look at that little motherfucker. Fuck you, man.
Dude.
So, I'm not going to do it because it was blurred for a reason.
Uh-huh.
So this is blurred out. There's like 2 frames in this video where you can see what it is.
What is it?
Pretty sure it's a deer carcass.
Oh.
Like,
okay.
Like you could see individual ribs sticking up.
Oh, okay. Like it's been eating a deer.
Yeah.
On the roof.
It's very, very clear. It's a deer.
Oh, that's freaky.
It's a half-eaten deer. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Okay, so we both spent a considerable amount of time in Arkansas. My parents, country folks, lots of fishing and hunting in my family.
Right.
I know how heavy a deer is. Even a small doe. You are not gonna throw a deer on your roof for the sake of a video.
Awkward.
Yeah.
And awkward.
There's
Paul used to work for the coroner's office. And he's like, you just do not understand. Moving in his case, dead bodies. He's like, they're limp.
Yeah.
He's like, so it's not just the weight. There's just no good way to grab it, and there's no good way to move it. It's just awkward.
Yeah.
And it makes it seem heavier than it is. So same with a deer, like you're saying. You're not just going to toss it up on the roof.
This would take 4 people to put on the roof.
Mm-hmm. And whatever that thing was, carried it up there.
Yeah. And he's gone.
Which is interesting because panthers or hunting cats like leopards, they will catch a deer or I guess it's an ibex Anyway,
Yeah.
they'll drag it up into the tree by their teeth.
Yeah.
You know, because they're just super strong like that. But so it's got to be a big animal. I mean, it looks big there.
Oh yeah, it's bigger than human for sure. Because that's a window. So. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's on the other side of the roof. Yeah, it's big. Dude, that's so freaking weird. Oh man,
chilly chills.
I mean, eyes in the night is one thing. The first time he sees it, that's one thing. Though, because you can see the shape of the head, it's got a distinctly roundish, like people-like head, right? But then the glowing eyes, yeah, dude. I mean, if it was on my, you know, like I said, if it was on my land and I saw something like that and I'm out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know that's what my dad would have done growing up.
Absolutely.
Because he did it to coyotes because we had dogs.
Yeah.
And the coyotes like to try to lure the dogs out, use the females to lure the males out, and then the pack eats them.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I saw him lean out a window once because he saw, you know, a coyote getting too close to the circle of the front yard and just unload his shotgun inside the house out the window. So I know if he saw something like that, there wouldn't have been any, you need to go away. It would have just been like a, you know, the whole tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole tube. Yeah, he had a semi-auto Mossberg growing up. So there was no rack in it. Yeah, just pop, pop, pop. It's just he would have not hesitated.
Yeah.
So that dude's got more patience than me for something in the middle of the night creeping around in the house.
Yeah, there was a lot of comments from people like, this guy's the biggest balls in the world to be out there in the middle of the night. And still holding his phone and a flashlight.
Yeah. Trying to shoo it away. Yeah.
But I will say.
But like I said, there's definitely a clip there that they cut out where he you know, because he's like, oh, they're not going to come back now. Like, he definitely shot it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He had to put the flashlight and the phone down.
So, I will say this for the record. If you have something like this, you know, cryptid, a ghost, whatever, it is very important that you state your intentions. Because if you are serious about your intentions, even if they don't understand your words, the emotion is transferred and they understand that. That's why when you hear like people getting their houses cleansed, they're like, you got to go around, you got to tell it to leave. Because you need to say the words, you have to leave, this is not your place anymore, yada, yada, yada. This is very important to do. This is...
Oh, like when you're getting rid of spirits and...
yeah, anything...
Paranormal infestations.
Yeah. It's important to state your intentions clearly, very clearly. Just throwing that out there. Personal experience.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go that route, or you build a cyclotron to carry around on your back like the Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Little tiny nuclear reactor.
And yeah, little reactor on your back. Yeah.
So I never told you my ghost story. You want to hear my ghost story?
Yeah, let's hear your ghost story.
Okay.
I like your ghost stories.
So shortly after we quit living together, I moved to another town in Arkansas. Ran into a rough patch. I don't think I told you this part or not. I was actually homeless for a little while. Yeah, I'll tell you about that. But I was homeless for a little while. I had an elderly couple. They were really good people, and they believed in my art, so they helped me out. Really, really good people. Like, I sincerely wish, I don't want to use their names because I don't want people to, look them up and try to abuse their kindness, but literally I was sleeping on a fucking bench in a park for like 3 months. Everything I owned in the world was in a backpack, and I was still working a full-time job, and they would occasionally pick me up and take me out to eat. And one day after work, they said, hey, can you meet us here at this address? I said, sure. And I had a scooter, so I go and, I scoot over to the address. They had given the clerk at a hotel their credit card information, and they said, let him stay here as long as he needs to.
What?
And they're like, here's the key to your hotel room. I go in there. They went and bought me clothes. They bought me food, shampoo, conditioner, soap, all that stuff.
No way.
Good people.
Dude.
and stayed there for 3 months maybe. And they helped me find an apartment. They've got me furniture. They got me stuff for the kitchen. They got me a bed, a brand new queen size bed. Really good people, I'm telling you. And, you know,
Dude.
they stayed up late helping me move in just to make sure, you know, they stayed with me my first night to make sure I feel safe. They slept on the floor. Old folks, dude. They were in their 70s.
What?
Yeah. Because I didn't have any furniture the first night. And anyway, they got me into this apartment. It wasn't a great apartment. It was a 1-bedroom, you know, dirt cheap. I mean, it was the cheapest apartment you can get. Rent was like $350 a month. But it was cram packed. It was tiny. I think my square foot was like 250. So
was it down in Buren or the Fort?
Yeah, Buren.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was at this apartment complex for a while, and you know, I didn't, you know, at the time I was a heavy smoker, so I would go outside to smoke because I didn't want my apartment to just, you're not supposed to smoke in apartments anyway.
Yeah.
And I would go outside to smoke, and while I'm outside, you know, I'd pull out my guitar and play. You know how I do. And I'd be sitting down on the front porch talking to the neighbor lady, and this old lady, she's like 80 something. She had real bad drinking problem. Like, you would see her in the morning, and she'd be shaking like a leaf because she hasn't drank yet.
Yeah.
And she would sit on the porch with a gallon of vodka and just knock it back. But like, she had had like an old cocaine problem. She got over that. Huge deviated septum.
Yeah, from you. Yeah, I know how that goes.
But she was really nice. You know, I'm the type of person that I could see through, you know, people have issues. I get that. But she was really friendly. And she would just sit out there, and I loved it because she would sit out there and I'd be playing music, and she'd be like, "Do you know any of this artist?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, I'll play you a song." Or she'd be like, "Do you know any of this?" And I was like, "Well, no, I don't, but give me 10 minutes, I'll learn it." And I would sit there and play guitar, and she'd sit there with her eyes closed, and she would listen and have a great old time. And we got to talking about weird stuff because it just comes up in conversation with me. And she's like, "Oh, this apartment complex is haunted like crazy." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Oh, yeah, like a dozen people have died here." I'm like, "Well,"
Checks out.
I'm like, "Well, that's why rent is so cheap, right?" And
murder apartments.
Yeah. It was bad. It was a shitty apartment complex. I'm glad to be out of it. But it was like almost a month after moving in, I started to notice I would wake up with scratches on me.
What?
Yeah. And, you know, I mentioned it to the lady one time, and she's like, "Oh yeah, they do it to everybody here." So what do you mean? She's like, "Whatever's here does it to everybody." And so like I would get scratched, and I'd come out.
Where would it scratch you?
Like weird spots, like down the middle of my back.
Oh.
Or because I used to work construction, so I had no fingernails because you don't have fingernails when you work construction. If you got long nails, they either break or they get filled with dirt, and that's annoying.
Yeah.
So my nails were short, so I wasn't scratching myself. I didn't have a cat at the time. But I would, you know, I drew the line. I finally, you know, I was like, this is enough, because I woke up one morning and had 3 real long bloody scratches down my neck, and it came down to my chest.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
But they were close together, like closer than I can put my 3 fingers together. Right down my neck all the way to my chest, and they were bloody. Like, it beat it up and dried overnight. And I showed the old lady the next morning, and she's like, "You need to sage that place. It's fucking hot." I was like, "Okay." So went out. I knew a couple witchy friends. They gave me some white sage. Sage the place. You know, clear intentions. You know, every door, every window, every wall. Did my thing, and it got better for a while. Lots of scratches on my face. Lots of them on my back. I actually got. You know, I'm going to give a shout out to another podcast, Haunted AF. If you look back like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I actually called in and told them this story, and they put me on the podcast. and they have pictures. I sent them pictures of the scratches. I could look for them now, but they're years and years ago. It would take me a long time to scroll through photos on Facebook to show you the pictures.
Right.
But
yeah.
You know what? Hold on. I might be able to do something right quick.
You know where they are?
I emailed them, so they might be in my sent folder.
Oh, okay. Did they put it on one of their episodes?
They put it on, yeah, they put it on their episode and put it on their website.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you finally do about it?
Oh, I do have the photos. Oh, wait.
Do you?
Oh, wait. Nope, that's a different email.
So what, I mean, did they suggest something, or what did you finally do? Or did it just continue until you didn't live there
anymore? All right, sorry. I'll look at this a second. So, kept saging the place. It never really got completely gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then, middle of the night one night, lots of sirens. I wake up, go out to the front door. Cops everywhere, ambulances everywhere. The old lady died.
Oh.
And this is where it kind of clicked with me. She had a bunch of cats. She had like 7 cats. Mm-hmm. And when she died, they just pushed the cats outside.
Oh.
And, I wasn't about to take in like 7 cats.
Right.
So, I built I took a tote, insulated the tote because you know how cold the winters are in Arkansas. So I insulated a couple totes and put an electric blanket in there and put some straw in there so they could be warm during the winter. They lived in these totes for like 2 years. And, every day I'd go out and feed them, and I'd sit on the porch and I'd play guitar for them. And they would kind of hang around, and eventually we got them all adopted out and got them, homed. And actually the last one I adopted to my little brother, who ended up moving into an apartment complex, and he still has her.
Oh, really?
But I remembered she would always say that she liked me because I took care of the animals around here. Because the strays would come around and I would feed them. And it was like a switch was flipped. As soon as the last cat was taken care of, the scratches stopped.
What?
And I was like, that doesn't make sense. And I told the story on the podcast, and then I was talking to somebody about it, and they're like, it's the lady. She saw that you took care of her cats, so she ran off whatever was there.
Of the ghost?
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah.
The scratches too, the physical manifestation, that stuff always just really strikes. So like, if just somebody else told me this story, I'd be like, yeah, okay. I mean, all right, but I know you.
Yeah.
And I know you, and so I when we do this podcast, I know you wouldn't make anything like that up. So I'm just blown away, like bloody scratches down your neck and scratches on your face. Like,
yeah.
That's just nuts, dude. Yeah, that would scare the crap out of me. I live alone. I don't have pets. There's not like a shitload of rats running around. Like, dude, yeah, that would scare the shit out of me.
I'm looking now. I'm trying to see if I've got anything. So I have like a few emails I sent to them.
Well, while you're looking,
yeah, go ahead.
Let's roll another video.
Okay. It doesn't look like I have them anymore. It must have deleted them or something. I will show you guys next week. How about that? Sorry, that was a long take.
Yeah, if you can find them.
Yeah.
No, if you can find them, that'd be good.
I have them on Facebook, so they're always there. Yeah, so that's my ghost story. Ironically, that's how
Dude,
people
that's nuts.
that's how people end their stories on Haunted AF. They would tell their story and they say, "And that's my ghost story." So yeah, great podcast. If you've never listened to it, go check it out. It's the thing that got me interested into wanting to do this. And I tried my own twist on it. Didn't quite kick off, but we landed on something good. So let's go on to the next one.
You just needed a hype man.
Yeah.
You needed a hype man.
Bust shots. All right, so this is a weird one. This is a really weird one.
Oh yeah. A not deer.
لا 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 والله يا جماعة مني بايع عمري أنا والله يا جماعة مني بايع عمري حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل.
Not deer.
Yeah, so
yeah.
So let me see if I still got it on my phone. I actually did Google Translate to what he was saying.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed that one. I was like, oh, it's a not deer.
Oh, it's gone. It kept saying something like, God protect me on the rock on the hill.
Oh, he's Muslim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept saying that. Kept repeating it.
I see a lot of videos actually that we get out of the Middle East.
We do get a lot, don't we?
The Middle East and Asia. There's a lot of them out of India, and there's a bunch of fakes out of India too. But there's some that I'm just like, ugh.
Like, somebody explain. Explain.
Yeah, I mean the head's all wrong, and then it lifts up and looks at him. Oh, ooh, ooh, I love it.
Like my first thought was like it's a baby giraffe, but baby giraffes are like 10 foot tall, man. Like 6.
Yeah, even when they're even when they're tiny, they're huge.
Like that would be prenatal baby giraffe.
Yeah, it wouldn't survive. It wouldn't survive. That's wild, dude. Yeah, I liked this video when I grabbed it, mostly because at first I was like, oh, it's just a dead animal, and then it lifts its head up, and I also thought it was just going to be a deer head, not that crazy neck thing going on.
Yeah, it's a weird one, bro.
Yeah, it's super weird. Because at first it looks like a deer head. But that's because it's blending in with stuff behind it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I like how he just immediately backs up. Nope.
Nope the fuck out of there. Okay, so this is so we're gonna retouch this one. This one was on last month's rapid fire, but it was one of our favorites. And we got some different angles, and we got some night vision stuff here. So
yeah, we were looking at it last time from it was from the top of the building like this, but this is a much longer video, a lot more zoom, and some night vision.
Yeah, 2 minutes long.
This is the this is the gremlin-like thing on top of the the topped palm tree thing, and it is, ugh, it is weird.
That's
the
right.
last time. In the last video, it was hard to spot it. This one, there's no mistaking it.
Yeah.
A monkey.
A monkey. Wow.
Except it's not.
Ooh, he's moving.
Mm-hmm.
Great video.
Sounds drunk.
Maybe.
At Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah, this is Nightmare Fuel again.
Yeah, not a freaking monkey.
No way.
Oh, it turned its head. Oh, oh. turned its head towards the camera.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he sounds a little drunk. On top of the coconut tree. Crazy. Yeah, this is one that I like.
Little bastard's moving. Shoot him! Shoot him! Ed Nightmare Fuel. Yeah, check him out. Check him out on TikTok. He's got some good ones. That's the second one we had from him tonight.
Yeah.
So this one, this is the trigger warning, because this does.
Oh yeah.
This is the tag is a dead baby Sasquatch caught on film. So be warned. This is slightly graphic. Here we go.
Ooh.
Yeah. He's bloated. Been there a little bit.
Oof. It's like a stillborn baby Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all blue too. It looks like stillborn.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, again, if that's a fake, it's really good.
It seems really silly for somebody to put that much effort into something that probably didn't get a whole lot of likes.
No, and that's something else I would say. If you were gonna make a fake, right? Like in that case, if you were gonna make that fake, granted, some of the old school guys that used to do the movie magic stuff before you had CGI,
yeah,
or the folks that make like some of those super realistic Halloween masks and costumes and stuff, could definitely make one of these.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, but that would definitely be the only way you could fake some of these videos, would be to make everything, like actually make it. Not that Dogman video, I don't know what you would do for that. If you're gonna, like, I'm trying to think of like, if you're gonna fake it, that dude doesn't seem in the mood to fake something. This video, the Sasquatch video, it's pretty short, and it seems like a lot of work to go through to make like a 2-minute or 1-minute video of you videotaping the dead Sasquatch.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's oof.
All right.
That's crazy.
What is this next one? Bigfoot shows face on camera, standing and staring at a work truck as it drives in. This is a good one.
Yeah, this one I watched it for a while. I was like, oh, whatever. It's not going to show it. It's just a video to get you to watch to the end to bring up their viewership.
Yeah.
And they did do that. They did put a lot of video and then the thing right at the end. But it's very good. Tree Squatch.
Tree Squatch.
Yeah.
Cue the boom.
What is that? Boom. Dude.
Base hit.
And he's just, this looks like something just caught on a mounted camera on like a security patrol.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let them know in the comments.
Also, that's the way to put a video up like that. He doesn't say, look, definite Sasquatch evidence. He's just like, hey, let us know.
What did we see? Let us know. That's, it's another trick to get people to comment, but it's still good.
It is. It is. And again, the like mounted, it's just a mounted camera, probably really for traffic, in case for a commercial truck.
Yeah.
Like in case it gets in a wreck. That's what it looks like. And it just happens to catch it when they go by, and they don't even stop because they didn't see it.
Right.
They saw it on the footage later. That's wild. I like that. It's ones like that I'm like, I feel like it's legit because, again, they didn't even stop to look at because they were paying attention to the road. They weren't looking at the trees.
Yeah. There was, it was good. It was good, man. So this is one that I found today. It says, have we witnessed a UFO crashing in the desert? I picked this apart. I put this in my video editing software and went frame by frame. I do not see any signs of manipulation.
Huh. Well, that's good. I like that you put it through the editing software. Actually click it through by through. Ooh.
Let me play that again. You got to see it in full
please.
speed.
It's coming this way.
Dude. Dude.
Okay, so what gets me, so a traditional saucer. Think about skipping rocks on a pond. If something is flat and moving at a clip, it's going to ricochet, right? So it came at a steep angle of descent, which means it crashed. However, it is flat, and we get a ricochet of debris. Watch where the explosion happens. To the right, you'll see a piece just go wham. Classic sign of ricochet. Right there. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
It was right there.
Yep. Dude, that's a
ricochet.
That's a big explosion. Oh, that's a great video. Oh, that's really good. Wow. Wow, we got a bunch of good videos on here tonight.
Yeah, TikTok's really showing their earning their keep tonight.
Yeah, we got a bunch of good videos. I mean, so far the only ones that I'm like, they were bogus was the
two at the beginning.
The two that I included because they're bogus. That's really good, man. Normally we have like maybe 2 good videos.
Yeah, they're
like two believable videos.
The algorithm's kicking them out tonight. They did it good.
Yeah. Yeah, those are really good.
Okay, so this is one. This is one I'm not so sure about.
I don't know either, but this is one of mine. I'm not sure about it either, but it's very cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool either way. So this is a video of a Loch Ness like creature.
So watch on the left portion of the shore. I'm circling with my mouse. I can't even see it on OBS. So right by where it says TikTok on the screen. Watch around there in the water. Okay. Yeah, so it circles it. Let's
buddy.
Let's stop it right there. I'm going to show you a picture. Let me Google it.
Okay.
Right here. Top one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So let's put that side by side here. Shape is very, very, very eerily similar to the sonar image caught of the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Dude. That's nuts. So here's the thing that always gets me about big cryptids like this. And they're, they appear or look related to, real dinosaurs that really lived on Earth. Now,
Oh, there's more.
I always wonder, how is it that such a big creature, right near very populated areas, how is it that we've only caught these videos, but we don't see any other evidence of them?
Right. Eventually, one's going to die. And when they die, they decompose, they fill with CO2, and they float.
That's true. That's true. And the Loch Ness is, the thing they always reference is it's incredibly deep, and the water is incredibly murky.
Yeah.
It's not like it's clear. Like, you dive in there and you can see like 2 feet in front of you, maybe. So it's not like it's that easy, which is why they did that sonar imaging to try to find her. But I guess the thing that I always think about is the coelacanth.
Yeah.
Right? A creature that we thought was only in fossil record and that was extinct, and then they pulled one up on a fishing boat. And it turns out a creature they thought the creature had been dead for millions of years. Turns out they're alive and healthy. They're just very deep in the ocean.
Yeah.
And one happened to come up near the surface where they caught one. So, to be fair, we thought other things were extinct for millions of years, and turns out they're still alive.
Yeah. I can see that
So
side of the coin.
Yeah, so I mean, on that side of the coin, I'm like, well, I mean, others have literally done the same thing where we thought that they didn't exist. We had fossils of them. By our records, they'd been gone for millions of years. Turns out that's wrong. They've been around the whole time. So I wonder if the same thing isn't true of some of these large
plesiosaur-likes.
Yeah, plesiosaur-like creatures. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the coelacanths hadn't even changed for millions of years.
Yeah.
Like, it was still the same. Evolutionarily, it hadn't even had to change and adapt to anything. So, and it would even make sense that the only dinosaurs that would have survived would have been water creatures, given the destruction to the land and land vegetation.
There we go.
There you go.
There it is.
Thought extinct for a very long time.
There's one.
Turned out
at 50 feet.
Turned out it was not. Yep. Turned out it was not.
Yeah. Wild, man.
Yeah. Still had the vestigial feet.
Yeah.
Little fins on the back. Still has the little vestigial feet.
So there's more to this video. I guess I didn't watch the rest of it. Let's roll. Here we go. Oh.
Oh. No.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like a trail cam too.
Yeah. Okay, so this just looks like some wreckage that just might look like a creature's head.
Yeah, but it's weird in the water.
So this freaking thing, it's staring at me. It follows from the gifting rock.
Is that the same guy?
It sounds like it.
About 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I think I don't know what to do. But
that's the same guy.
And it is absolutely staring at me right now.
Pop a couple off, homie.
Pew pew.
All right.
Yep, this one's fake. Very good, but fake.
Yeah. Likely a puppet. See how its legs just flop around?
Yeah.
So there are some good fakes out there, but
yeah,
but fake. Yeah, the Loch Ness thing and the plesiosaur thing really interests me, only because, like I said, had we not had other examples of things we thought were extinct for a very long time,
True.
We've got examples of creatures that haven't changed in millions of years. Crocodiles, great example. Alligators haven't changed, almost exactly the same. Sharks haven't changed. They've gotten smaller in some cases, but not different. So I wonder if there aren't other things.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough evidence to say they're not there.
Yeah, exactly.
You can like, give me the evidence. Show me the evidence to show that it's there. Okay, sure. Show me the evidence it's not there.
Right.
There's there's two sides to an argument there, and they both have equal amount of weight.
Also, if I ever join the billionaire club, I want a plesiosaur.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, as soon as we become millionaires doing this podcast.
We'll buy our own fjord. We'll buy our own fjord in Sweden, and we will stock it with plesiosaurs.
And my backdrop will be the glass wall of the submerged house that I own in the middle of the fjord.
Right, exactly, because it'll be clear glacial water so that we can see.
Yep. So when he swims up, you can be like,
plesiosaurs.
there he is.
There he is.
Hey,
there's
buddy.
Frank.
There's Jim Bob floating around.
There's Jim Bob.
This next one's mine. It says, what is this creature filmed in this video from Colombia?
It's a good question.
It is huge. It is huge.
Wow. Yeah, that's weird. It's got like a bear-like quality to it, but it's a not bear.
A not bear. That's exactly right.
A not bear. That's what it looks like.
But it also has some reptilian features. Look at his back.
Yeah.
Very spiny, like an iguana.
Uh-huh. Yeah, even the slope of it's kind of iguana-like.
It is big. But no background to that one. I wish we had more information.
The bear guana.
Bear guana? Yeah. The not bear guana.
Where was that one filmed?
Colombia.
Ah, see, more South American stuff, man. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. We've had this discussion.
There's something going on.
But then again, it's just words slapped on a video, though. It couldn't, who's to say it's not
that's true.
filmed in the suburbs of New York?
True. That's true, but we got a lot of videos, a lot of cryptid videos out of South America, and not as many, but a lot of other good cryptid videos out of the Middle East.
Yeah.
Like, I think areas, they seem to be at least in less developed areas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they seem to, I guess that makes sense. As population spread, you move the animals out.
Right.
So it makes me wonder. But yeah, the South American connection always gets my gears turning.
I see I was going to say, I see your gears turning. So this one's mine. This one is also mine. This is a good one. This is the one that I did not steal from the internet. It's
gotcha.
Entirely legal. Here we go.
Ooh. No way.
It was too good to pass it up. Too good.
No way. Is that an elf?
Something.
Dude. No. Yeah, that... Wow, that screams legit all over it.
Yep.
For some reason. Dude. It's like a mini humanoid.
Yeah.
And it's even got like a little fur cape.
Yeah.
It's got clothes. Dude.
Yeah, it's a good one.
No way.
It's a good one.
No way.
You see why
man.
You see why I had to legally obtain it, right?
Yeah, that is holy crap. That is so good. Yeah, it's like I don't know, man, like a little forest guardian. Like, that is wild.
Yeah, like a goblin or an elf or a nymph.
Yeah, maybe yeah, goblin. That's a great. Yeah, wow, dude. Yeah, it looks like a little tribal creature. Like, that is wild. Yeah, he's got his little fur cape and his either hair or headdress. Like,
yeah, like right,
dude.
There, like you can see the cape really clearly. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
you can see the V where it comes down over his shoulders. Yeah, it's good, man. It's real good.
Oh man, yeah, I like that a lot. That's cool.
One more time.
Yeah, that's so good. Oh man. Wow.
TikTok for the win.
Dude. Yeah, that's man, so many good videos.
What is this one? I don't remember what this one is.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Squatch butt.
Squatch butt. There's audio to this one.
North Carolina Bigfoot-like cryptid captured on game cam, purported to be Dogman. North Carolina game camera image purported Dogman. Could it be Bigfoot, skunk ape, or something entirely different? We ran across this image and tracked down what looks like to be the oldest post by Joey on Reddit. There is a caption stating, "Dogman caught on trail cam in North Carolina last night." The subject appears to be a real animal or creature with muscle definition. I'll enlarge the image 150%, then 200, and finish at 300, where the subject completely fills the frame. Where is its head? It must be looking down. The thighs on this thing look very powerful and thick, and look at the muscles on the back of the upper arm. Thick and powerful looking also. The front legs or arms look extremely long, or perhaps it's holding something out in front of it. Crazy, weird, and strange. I don't think this is a bear because of what looks like a reversed hinge joint, often seen in other animals like wolves, coyotes, and deer. Because it's leaning forward with its head completely down, as if it's looking at the ground, perhaps this creature is up on its toes, and what looks like a reverse hinge joint is actually the heel of a large foot, and it's utilizing a mid-tarsal break. All kinds of speculation and more questions than answers. We will report back on this if or when we find any answers that we have to what may have been captured on game camera in North Carolina. Keep on watching. We're going to keep on squatching.
Squatch it.
Keep on squatching. Well, I'm going to say if he's in North Carolina, I hope he knows how to swim. Because there are still there's like hundreds of miles of North Carolina underwater right now. Yeah.
Dude, that's a good one too.
That is a good one.
I like that.
What a turnout this week. What a freaking turnout.
Wow. That's some of the best collection of videos we have had on any rapid fire. Of like, videos that make my head spin a little bit.
Yeah. There was
that's wild.
They were beyond exceptional today. So, give me a minute. I found the photo of my neck. I just gotta figure out
did you?
Where it's saved to. I thought it went to downloads. Maybe it went somewhere else. Let me bring Chrome back up. Save image as. Oh, yeah, okay. It went into one of the podcast folders. Let me transfer this to the server right quick. Desktop, Beyond the Shadows. There's the Dear David file. There it is. Okay. I'm going to throw this on the server. And paste. Okay.
Got it?
Yep, I got it. Here it comes. You ready?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah, that is weird. Look at you with your short ass beard.
Short beard. Yeah. I shaved the beard to get a job, and they were like, "No, we don't care about beards." It's like, well, fuck. Okay, thanks. But like, they are so close together. Like, I couldn't put my 4 fingers together to make that scratch.
Yeah, and that's it's welted up and everything, dude.
That was fresh.
I feel like you did tell me about this.
I may have.
I feel because I remember the woman. The woman that drank a lot. I seem to remember that.
So let me read the comments.
Dude.
The comments are, first one says, ask it not to do that and be very clear, which is what I said. Next one says, ghost spirits don't make scratches like that. If something is hurting you like that, it's demonic. If it's 3 scratches, it's reflected as a negative force. I would get your place blessed. And then my little brother said, what kind of kinky ass ghost you got?
That was funny.
Somebody said, this happens to me constantly. I get whelps across the side of my face. Somebody said you need to get your place checked out. You probably got rats, which I did not. And
no, that doesn't look like... Those are too wide for rat scratches.
Yeah.
Too close for people scratches. Too wide for rat scratches.
A good...
It honestly looks too wide for a cat. To me.
Yeah, they're spaced funny. I didn't have a cat at the time.
Yeah, well, I'm just throwing out there if they want to say the animal side. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't even... it doesn't look like any of those.
And then a good long-time homie said, cleanse your spot, homie. The saying to trap spirit is an evil force. Yeah, and somebody said, your ghost, as in this has happened more than one occasion, which, yes, it has. And me and this other person, we carried on commenting for a while, talking about how many times it's happened. Yeah, it was a trip, man. I'm glad that was over with.
Yeah, that's dude.
There you go. And that's my ghost story.
Wow. And that's my ghost story.
Yeah, check it out, Haunted AF. Good podcast. I'll give them a plug because they gave me a shout out back when I was nobody. Well, I'm still nobody, but you know what I mean. So.
Yeah, but we're nobodies with a podcast.
We're nobodies with a podcast.
We're nobodies with a podcast. So, you know, that's something.
Well,
I do think it's funny. I saw like a thing, and it was like everybody's face when that one guy says, "Hey, you should check out my podcast." It's just a meme of like, it was the Dre thing.
Oh,
where he's like, yeah.
It's hard to get people to listen to this.
It is. I mean, honestly, I tell people when I know that they're already interested. Like I've gotten several people to listen just because they dig my artwork. So they'll be like, well, what, you know, because I do the artwork, I do a bunch of stuff here in town as far as skill sets and stuff that I do within the community, and so they'll be like, what else do you do? I'm like, well, I mean, my buddy also came up with this dope podcast, and I work on it with him.
Yeah.
Well, what's it about? I mean, all kinds of stuff. You should just tune in. And they're like, your stuff, you guys' show's a little wild. I'm like, I mean, we feel like it's pretty tame, but yeah.
Yeah, we've toned it down since episode 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is the paranormal custom discuss. I mean, it's not like, you know. I mean, don't tell your kids to listen to it.
Yeah, I would. I actually make specific
They won't get it anyway.
Specific notation on my uploads to YouTube that says explicit material not intended for children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides that, we cover a bunch of creepy stuff. I mean, besides that.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest of it, probably our humor is not suitable for, children under some age.
Absolutely. I'm gonna pull up some pictures here. Get us something creepy to stare at while we round it out. What was our favorite?
Oh man, that little elf thing at the end is sweet, but it's gonna be hard to capture a picture of it, that you can see in the thumbnail. It's really difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, once it stops, it's hard. It just blends in. It's hard to even see it. It's like he's got moss on him too, or something.
Yeah, he
like
blended.
the moss on the tree.
He blends in real good.
Yeah, as soon as he stops, he just fucking disappears. I liked what was the
Well, let's do this. How about this?
Or that last Sasquatch, just standing there.
Nope. Let's find a good freeze frame here.
There's a good freeze frame of that last Dogman one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, use that.
Let's pull that up.
North Carolina.
That one's yeah.
There we go.
That one's. I mean, that's great.
There's your Dogman booty for the week.
I mean, they have them. If you go a little further, they've got them zoomed way in so that we can have it.
There we go. There's your booty.
There you go. There you go. Big squash butt.
And doing the squats apparently.
Yeah, old Sasquatch cheeks.
Ugh. Anyway, great episode this week. What are you thinking for next week? What do you want to do?
Let's see. What did we? I guess we're starting over. So it's
we get
basically cryptids, UFO, and paranormal. So we got those 3 categories. If you can think of a good paranormal one, we can do that.
Do you remember week before last what I said I was gonna do? No, wait, I didn't tell you. I was like, oh no, I got it. It's great. And I meant to do it. Now I don't remember what the hell it was, but I ended up doing something. I did Dear David instead, which was still a great story.
It was still a good story. Yeah,
Well,
the photos are creepy.
Yeah,
super creepy.
I started showing my my shop manager the picture. I was telling him the story. I was like, "You think that's wild? Check out these pictures." He's like, "Nope, I don't want to see no pictures." Nope. He's like, I live out in the country. I don't
dropping.
need. Yeah. He's like, deuces. I'm gonna go to
dropping on the dude at the end.
I'm gonna go to my office. You doing good. See you later. We'll see. I'll dig around and see what I can find for next week.
Okay.
Keep it a surprise, I guess.
I was gonna say I'm good with whatever. I always love the stuff that you come up with, and your stories are great. Like I'm here for the ride. I love it. I love it.
I'm glad.
And honestly, it's weird. It's weird how much stuff you dig up that then I remember some stuff about, because I would have thought of myself as like someone who doesn't know much about this stuff. I think I watched too much History Channel.
Yeah.
Because they used to have a show that covered a bunch of that stuff, and so did Discovery. They used, like when I was a kid, they used to cover a lot of that stuff. Like that's where I saw the Somerton Man.
Yeah.
Was on one of those on Explained or Mysteries or whatever. I saw it on that, but it wasn't solved then. They were still trying to like break the code and like like all kinds. And they came up with all kinds of wild stuff that they thought the code meant, and then it turns out he's just a drunk.
Yeah.
Just a drunk.
Just a
dude that
drunk.
divorced his wife and ran.
Yeah. Didn't know what to do with him. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Put him down. What do you mean?
We had a really good race out there. Wait. Yeah. Anyway, Ricky Bobby. So let me go ahead and plug. Let me do my weekly plug. Shout out your website again. Let us know.
Oh, so if you want to check out all the Aeon Alta merchandise and some of my works even, aeonalta.com. AONALTA.com. Did I get it right that time?
Yes, you did.
Cool.
Yes, you spelled your name correctly.
Apparently what comes out of my mouth and what my brain's thinking is not the same all the time.
You were thinking about AOL tonight for some reason.
That's so fun.
If you like what you hear, reach out to us. You can email us, or if you've got a suggestion for an episode, we are at beyondshadowspodcast@gmail.com. That is beyondshadowspodcast@gmail.com. We are also at Instagram. If you want to shoot us a reel or a short or a link to anything you find on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, if you send us one, we will talk about it on the show on our monthly rapid fire episodes.
And we'll drop your name if you want.
Yeah. If you give us, say, hey, give me a shout out, and I'll dance around in my gym shorts in my office. But on Instagram, we are at Beyond Shadows Podcast. And on Facebook, we are Beyond the Shadows Podcast. It's the same logo, the one you've been seeing since day one. This guy right here. That's our logo. So you find
Hard
that.
to miss us.
Yeah. You find that and you're gonna find us. So give us a shout out. Do you got anything else you want to say before we cut out of here?
I would say that if you happen to run across an incredibly enormous Sasquatch butt, get a good photo, and maybe get some video. The still frame is not enough for me. I need more Squatch butt.
I concur.
And if you follow him closely, you might just find yourself
beyond the shadows. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
It's alive! It's alive!
A creature like that, how would it ever die?
And this monster starts running right at me.
Annihilated by nuclear bombs.
Beast is not dead. I put 4 bullets into him.
Oh, you're crazy.
But I saw that monster too. All I want is for someone to believe me.
Contaminated.
Face. Horrible. Look like it would scare you to death.
All right, let's get to work.
Beyond the shadows.